Yo, what's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of September 2018. Scorpio, your central energy for the month of September 2018 is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And, I'm not saying that all Scorpios are going to be feeling like they could do better financially throughout the month of September 2018, but some of you might be feeling that way, and it is indicative of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if you really are feeling that way, I don't think that you really need to be that concerned about it, because in November 2018, Jupiter is going to shift into an area for you that has to do with your income. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it's going to be in your sector of income and money for the 12 months that follow November 2018. So during that time, there is going to be some sort of positive development regarding your money or regarding the area of where you earn your income. So I think that's something that you should look forward to. I feel like, when I shuffle these cards, it's the energies for the month. So, if you are feeling like you can do better financially, then, this is a feeling that you're having for the month of September 2018. Financially, I'd say the next 12 months are going to look good for you. You have, something coming in that's positive regarding your income. Now, if you're not feeling like you're dissatisfied financially, then this might be indicative of an important earth sign in your life. And if you're not familiar with tarot, then you probably don't know that the gender on the card doesn't matter. It's all about the suit. So the suit is the pentacles, and the pentacles is earth. So, whether this is a man or a woman, this is an earth sign in your life. So who's an important Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life? And I'm not saying that all of you are having issues with this person in the month of September 2018, but some of you might, because the card is upside down. Now, if you are, I really don't think it's that big of a deal, because right above that you have the Four of Wands in the upright, which would suggest harmony in your home life. That would suggest a happy home life. That would suggest a happy marriage. For some of you, maybe even a celebration of some sort. If you've been with somebody for a while, then this is crowning your reading. This is your destiny. And, maybe you should really start thinking about taking the next step, Scorpio, for some of you. For others of you, this Queen of Pentacles central energy in the reverse is like, some of you spend too much time in your home life. I'm not saying all of you do, but, if you notice that you're at home a lot, then maybe you need to get out a little bit more. And I think that's reinforced by the new moon that's going to happen on September 9th. So the new moon on September 9th has to do with your social life. So new stuff could be coming in regarding your social life in the 6 months that follow the new moon that's going to occur on September 9th. So maybe going out more, maybe hanging out with friends more. Maybe you're not going to be as cooped up at home, as you've been for a while. Maybe your energy is going to be more like this energy right here, Knight of Wands. You want to have fun. You want adventures. Some of you are feeling passionate. Some of you are feeling a bit lustful. So, I'm not saying all Scorpios feel like their sex life could be better. But if you do feel that way, then this card is definitely indicative of that. Maybe you feel like you're at home and things are a bit stagnant, and you kind of want to get out and do your thing, you know what I mean? So that's not for all of you. And it's interesting because every sign has rulership over something. And Scorpio is the sign that rules sex. So your sex life is definitely important for you. Now, your card of the distant past is the Strength card, which is in the reverse. And this might have been a way that you felt at some point in your distant past. So, when you have these past cards, it's like either this is indicative of how you felt in the past, or, potentially for some of you, the energies could be coming back in the month of September 2018. And I would hope that that's not the case for you, Scorpio, because, Strength card in the reverse, well, that's not good. I mean, that's weakness. Strength card in the upright is obviously what it is. You'd be strong. But, Strength card in the reverse, hopefully that energy is not coming back in for September 2018. Hopefully this is just coming up as maybe the way you felt in the past. Now, I'm going to jump to numerology real quick, because I discovered the use of life path numbers within tarot. No other tarot readers have ever done this before, but the first 9 cards of the tarot, 11 and 22, are all resonating as people's life path numbers, and the strength card is life path number 8, and it's very specific to say that all Scorpios had somebody in their life at some point who was a life path number 8. That's really specific, and obviously it's not going to resonate for all of you, but if you watch the tutorial I did, if you go to your YouTube search bar, type in Gregory Furlan, how to use life path numbers with tarot, and watch the tutorial explanation. What I do is I explain how you can use someone's date of birth to find their life path number, and then you could see if it's one of these life path numbers, because you have a couple life path numbers that are actually coming up in your reading this month. So right here you have life path number 3, and right here you have life path number 8, and life path number 2 is the High Priestess. So how does any of these are these people in your life, Scorpio? Take their dates of birth and watch the tutorial I recorded and see if there's anybody in your life who's a life path number 8 or life path number 2 potentially, or here's life path number 3. And sometimes this can even resonate as you. So sometimes, maybe you're the life path number 3 for a few of you, or maybe you're the life path number 2 or 8. Now your challenge cards this month are the Moon card and the Two of Pentacles. And the Moon card would suggest that some of you have a little bit of fear about something. I don't know, what it's about, but your ruler is Pluto. So sometimes, Pluto is the planet of intensity, and sometimes it can, you're too intense about things and it can create fear. So don't do that to yourself. And I'm not saying that's the case for all of you, but the Moon card showing up is definitely indicative of the fact that some of you are having some kind of fear for some reason in the month of September 2018. I don't think there's anything that you need to be fearful about. And right here you got the Two of Pentacles, which is a challenge position, and the Two of Pentacles, if it would have came out upright anywhere else on the board, it would suggest that you do have balance in your life. And I'm not saying your life is imbalanced, but there might be an area of your life that's a bit out of kilter. And I almost look at it as like, when I look at this reading, I'm like, maybe it's the fact that some of you are at home too much. So that could be like, there could be like an imbalance between your social life and like your home life. So if you find that you're staying at home too much, go out a little bit more. Be more like the Knight of Wands and go out and have a good time and explore and go on adventures and do your thing. Now in the near future, you have the Judgment card in reverse, and you also have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And I'm not saying that, Eight of Cups is like, you might be disappointed about something, but you got to think, remember, this is only the energies for the month of September 2018. And then you have the Judgment card right next to that in the reverse. And that would suggest that some of you do have a refusal to examine yourself. So there might be something about yourself that you could, you're doing yourself a disservice by not, you could examine something about yourself and maybe make a change, but you're being a bit stubborn. So I'm not saying that's the case for all of you. And then you have the World card over here in the reverse. This is has to do with how society perceives you sometimes. I'd say that, if you're single and, you've really been hanging on to somebody who you used to be with, this is specifically, I think, for those Scorpios who are single, who have been hanging on to somebody who they used to be with and you just can't let them go. Maybe there's just a lack of closure there for some of you. For others of you, if that's not the case, then this is a lack, something needs to come to completion in your life. And it's not coming to completion in the month of September 2018. So, what in your life, Scorpio, have you invested a lot of time in that's not coming to completion in the month of September 2018? And right above that, we've got the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and we got the Eight of Wands, which is in reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse would go right in hand with the World card in reverse, because Eight of Wands in reverse is a delay of some sort. So, if you've been trying to bring something to a completion, but it hasn't, well, there you go right there. World card in reverse, something not coming to a completion, and it should. Eight of Wands in reverse, there's a delay of some sort. I'm not saying all of you feel this way, but, with the Five of Swords can be about a betrayal of some sort. And this is a really specific example, so you can take it, into your situation and decide if it's really fitting with your life. But, I mean, if you are one of those Scorpios that feels like stuck at home with someone and it's kind of like stagnant, then, this is your hopes and fears. It's like you don't really like want to betray somebody, but, you got that new moon that's coming in on September 9th, and it's going to bring some new social situations into your life. And some of you might be feeling lustful in a social situation, and it's like you don't want to betray somebody, but you'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not saying that that's going to be like the situation for all of you. Now, for others of you, some of you have some kind of fear about spirituality. Maybe it's just that you don't understand it. But the High Priestess has to do with a spiritual subject of some sort. So, I don't know, what your perspective is about spirituality. If you are watching this video, then maybe you are somewhat curious about spirituality. And the outcome of the month is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And this would suggest that, there's like limited reward or success. And you got to remember that these are the energies for the month of September 2018, Scorpio. So, you shouldn't get stuck on this. If you've been working on something for a long time and it didn't, come to fruition the way you wanted to, well then, it is what it is, Scorpio. So next month I'm going to shuffle the cards again. We'll see what comes out. Maybe there'll be some more positive energies. You got to remember that you are going to have Jupiter shifting into your sector of income in November 2018. That's a great influence. It's going to be there for 12 months, and it's going to bring some kind of positive development regarding your money or the area where you earn your income. Astrologically, there's a shift on September 24th. There's a full moon that has to do with your work. So maybe, some kind of development that has to do with your work. So, full moons, they resonate differently for everybody. So the full moon's going to hit on September 24th. Following that full moon, maybe some kind of change within your role. If that's not the case, maybe some change is happening around you at work potentially. Maybe for some of you, this is an opportunity to do something else work-wise. For others of you, this might have to do with your health. And, this could precipitate some kind of development regarding your daily process. So there could be some kind of shift or change in your daily process. It's not definite, but for some of you, yes, following the full moon on September 24th. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Astrology. So if you like to read daily astrology, check me out there. Give me a follow there. Thank you for watching. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.